This is chapter 7 from Filmmaking 101. It is about documentaries, types of documentaries. The book starts talking about the origins of documentaries. It says that it started in the 1990s with cable TV. And from the 2000 onwards, feature length started to go to the cinema, to hit theatrical screens. Remember the word feature, very important, the opposite of short. And theatrical, that we usually use, especially in American English, that we say movie theater instead of cinema, like a synonym for cinema. The book goes on talking about the advantages of making documentaries. It says that they are cheaper than narrative films. All of this very debatable, because I'm remembering some Disney Channel documentaries that are much more expensive than many fiction works that we could think of, and that you have a better chance for a distributor or a festival to recognize a good documentary rather than fiction. This is what the author of this book thinks. Then they mention the 3 schools of thought, 3 types of documentaries: direct cinema, cinéma vérité, another French word, and essay film. Of course, there are many more types of documentaries, and limits between one type of documentary and another are sort of blurred. But, well, again, this is just a summary of what the author of this book says. They start talking about direct cinema. They say that the filmmaker is like a fly on the wall because doesn't intervene at all. That's why they describe this type of documentary as unbiased. Biased is inclined, so unbiased could be a synonym for objective. And that they usually give different points of view. The book goes on to explain what cinéma vérité is for them. And they say that the filmmaker of this type of documentary is more active, has a more active role because of the choice of shots and the editing of the footage. The third type of documentary are essay films. Remember that essay could be a written essay, un ensayo, una monografía. In this case, is a film that, very similarly to the written essay, has a thesis that is tested throughout the documentary. That's why it is the most subjective, because I give you my opinion and I show you evidence that supports all this opinion. And well, it's quite common that not all sides are shown in essay films. In summary, from the most objective to the least subjective, we would have essay films, cinéma vérité, and direct cinema documentaries. Just 3 types of the many other types of documentaries that are around. That's all for chapter 6, Filmmaking 101.